Hi, I'm Sherilyn. Welcome to Shinrin Yoku, Connect with Nature. I'm going to dive right in and start sharing my screen with you here. Thank you so much for being here today. So I really love this quote. Mountains are not esteemed because they are high, but because they have trees. We're going to talk all about trees and forest bathing, what that is. And just to give you an idea of the big picture and what we're focusing on today and why, this is the doTERRA Wellness Pyramid. For those of you that don't know, I work with essential oils, and doTERRA is the only company that I work with. Those are the oils that have helped me on my healing journey, and so that's what I share with others. So this pyramid was created with foundational health principles in mind that build on each other. So if you think of your health like stacking blocks, if you remove the foundation, it all topples, right? Nutrition and digestion work together, movement and metabolism work together, and those impact all the other aspects of your health and well-being. These wellness principles are the same lifestyle factors that impact overall health. So you know that nutrition, every system in your body requires adequate nourishment to function, right? And that's why it's important to eat a diet that's rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals. And what good does that do if you can't digest it? Your gut health impacts nutrient absorption as well as your immune system and mental wellness. Movement, exercise supports your body in many ways, including a healthy immune system and also keeping things moving so that you can get rid of toxins. Your metabolism is your body's way of regulating and managing energy. Adequate sleep impacts your health in so many ways, including hormonal and metabolic wellness. Stress management, and that's what forest bathing, or otherwise known as Shinrin Yoku, really helps with, and we'll be focusing in taking a deep dive on that today. That's really key to short-term and long-term health and quality of life. And exposure to toxins. Studies have previously shown environmental exposure to pollutants and toxins can affect almost every bodily system. doTERRA is all about proactive, natural ways of addressing root concerns, and so is my company, New View Essentials. I want to get to the bottom of things so we can really heal on a very deep level. Temporary, superficial solutions don't do it for me. They're not enough. They're just a band-aid. And to get those results, the lifestyle choices you make each day are the foundation for your wellness. Your body's generally a reflection of your lifestyle. And so this is an easy to follow wellness path. And we have products to support you at every point in your journey. I'm here today to help guide you on your way. So today we're going to focus on the rest and manage stress level of the wellness pyramid, which is accomplished through the power of aromatherapy and connection with nature. So I'm so happy each of you joined me today for this special class. During this class, you're going to gain sufficient understanding of what forest bathing is so that you could explain it to someone else. You're going to learn about the benefits of forest bathing, and we'll discuss how you can enjoy a similar experience even when you can't actually go to the forest, because for most of us, that's not an everyday option. We're also going to discover the 3 simple steps for achieving Shinrin Yoku. So put simply, Shinrin Yoku is the practice of walking through the forest without a specific destination in mind. And while forest bathing, it's important to maintain a sense of wonder about the environment. Remember what it was like to be young and have that childlike fascination with the environment. If you were in a new environment, trees were exciting because of how tall they were. Moving water was thrilling to see as you put a twig in it and watched it flow down the stream. Insects crawling across branches and leaves were a fascinating sight. I still remember the first dragonfly I saw in Yosemite National Park in a wildflower field of wildflowers. It stuck with me my entire life. So why is being in a forest so calming? How does it change your mindset? Is there a way to scientifically measure the effect of a forest on human physiology? Well, in the 1980s, a national health program for Shinrin Yoku was introduced by the Japanese Forest Agency. However, scientifically evaluating the benefits of forest bathing wasn't possible at the time. And in 2004, the Japanese Society of Forest Therapy was founded to conduct evidence-based health research on the effects of forest bathing. Multiple studies have since shown that the practice has significant positive impacts on our health and well-being. So we've never been so far from, as we are now in our modern age, from being a part of the natural world and so far from nature. By 2050, in fact, 66% of the world's population is projected to live in cities. And according to a study sponsored by the Environmental Protection Agency, the average American spends 93% of his or her time indoors. There's a reason why the largest cities in the world have parks, trees, and pockets of nature mixed in throughout their busy streets. I can imagine without them, we might actually just go crazy, right? One study by the International Journal of Environmental Health Research found that spending time in an urban park even can have a positive impact on a person's sense of well-being. So aside from city parks, the more in-depth practice of forest bathing has been found to lower blood pressure, heart rate, and levels of harmful hormones like cortisol, which your body produces when it's stressed. This can help put you in a calmer and more relaxed state. Also, studies have found that simply spending 10 to 20 minutes a day outdoors can lead to increased well-being and happiness and decreased amounts of stress. So even a 20-minute walk outside to your nearest park can actually make measurable effects on your health. So in conclusion, part of the need for this product is to gain a green space where one does not exist or where a green space can be challenging to find. And there we're talking about, we're going to get more into the Shinrin Yoku essential oil blend, but you can use other essential oils too. In fact, today I'm diffusing right now Eucalyptus and Cypress and Balance, which has frankincense in it. So just think of tree oils in general, and also other ways of getting those benefits in your life when you don't necessarily have a green space available to you. Because when you surround yourself with nature in whatever form that takes, your system relaxes as a feeling of comfort comes over you. Scientists have established more accurate ways of determining the effects of Shinrin Yoku, and exciting results are emerging. So once you've found your undisturbed piece of nature, there are 3 simple steps to forest bathing. The first step is disengage from your daily routine. You don't have to leave your phone at home, but at least put it on silent so it doesn't disrupt your time or your focus. I highly recommend actually turning it off during this time, because even when it's on, even if it's on silent, it still affects your body and your energy field. So if possible, you want to turn it off at least. But if you're with friends, walk quietly without a lot of talking. So this time out in nature, it's not a hike. It's not a workout. You should participate in, let me see if I can pronounce this right, Shinken Shoyu, or wandering, which is something we rarely do in modern day life. So again, this isn't about going to a specific destination. It's about being in that childlike, wandering, curious space. The second step is breathing deeply and taking time to interact with nature. As you breathe, you'll feel your body relax as the wonders of your surroundings unfold before you. You can do this while standing, sitting, walking, or lying on the ground. Being present in your space by watching the leaves move on the trees, birds flying overhead, and insects moving around you. And focus on some of your other senses. Bring all of your senses into it that you can. Listen to the bird songs, running water, or wind moving through the forest canopy. Pay attention to the smells of the forest, like conifer trees and rich soil. Also consider what you aren't smelling that you usually would as part of your urban life, like smog, for example. And engage your sense of touch or your kinesthetic sense by feeling the rough bark on one tree and the smooth bark on another. Dip your fingers and maybe even your toes in a cool stream of water. Touch a stone to your face or forehead and experience its cooler temperature compared to your surroundings. And of course, one of the best parts of forest bathing is actual communion with a tree. And I'm going to have a special page for you that goes with this class where I will include some extra resources, including some interviews from the Mama Bear Family Care Summit that will go very nicely with this. In one, for example, Pip Waller talked about talking with plants, engaging with plants, and communicating with them, and you learn how to have that kind of communion. So the third step is transitioning back to normal life. This part of forest bathing is about taking time to consider what you'll take back with you from your time in the forest. Maybe you're inspired to read or recite a favorite passage, write a haiku or song, or meditate as you consider the lessons from nature you wish to remember. No matter how you do it, it's important to have a bridge of some kind back in daily life, back into your daily life. And one of the other interviews I'm going to include on that page for you that goes with this class is the interview with Susie Vance. And I'll also have her free gift available, which was actually a video where she's walking you through the process of writing a haiku. It's writing your memoir in 17 syllables. And so that you can use an exercise like that. She has lots of great ideas in her interview about getting in touch with your heart and becoming the artist of your own life. So I really recommend that when you get into this practice. So I know many of you are thinking, what if I can't make it to the forest? Can I still experience something like that when I'm not there? Well, scientists recently questioned how to bring nature indoors. They took volunteer medical students and had them spend time outdoors and then sleep in hotel rooms while diffusing essential oils with specific natural chemical constituents. What they found was the study participants had similar experiences with essential oils as they did with practicing Shinrin Yoku. Isn't that interesting? It should be noted that the essential oils that were used in the study were not the same essential oils in this particular Shinrin Yoku forest bathing blend. Also, how they were diffused could make a difference, but the point is it is possible to bring nature indoors. So I'm very excited to introduce this Shinrin Yoku forest bathing blend because it was created specifically with Shinrin Yoku in mind. It was created by Dr. Hill. It has an amazing aroma, story, and purpose behind it. doTERRA has developed an essential oil blend with the same natural chemical constituents, which are called phytoncides, that are found in forest air. Phytoncides are a part of a tree's dense system and include limonene and alpha and beta pinene. This was crafted with the utmost care, and it comes in 15 milliliter and 10 milliliter touch blend, which is pre-mixed to be able to put directly on your skin. And this is a harmonious blend of carefully selected synergistic extracts of distilled lemon, magnolia leaf, patchouli, Siberian fir, Cypress hinoki, grapefruit, lavender, cardamom, geranium, and lemon petitgrain. So let me share the study on Shinrin Yoku forest bathing blend. 6 participants diffused Shinrin Yoku for 8 hours a night over 6 consecutive nights. They were tested for various endpoints related to stress. Overall, the participants experienced benefits like those associated with forest bathing. And there's a reason for that we'll get into in a minute, because this is real physiological changes that are happening. And the results even approach statistical significance, which is very promising for a small pilot study. This was only 6 nights, remember, and they got these results. So here's a little bit about the science behind the creation of this amazing blend. Additional lifestyle factors that impact the health of your microbiome and overall digestive health include this is formulated with essential oils that are rich in terpenes, and they have been attributed to positive effects of forest bathing. It contains important phytoncides, including limonene, A-pinene, and B-pinene. Exposure to green space has been shown to promote calm and relaxation. Lemon, magnolia leaf, Siberian fir, patchouli, and essential oils containing limonene, linalool, and A-pinene have all been studied to promote calmness and positively affect mood. So when they studied the effects of actual Shinrin Yoku, walking through the forest, those effects we talked about earlier, lowering blood pressure, decreasing heart rate, decreasing stress hormones, etc., they found that a large percentage of those benefits were from the exposure to the phytoncides, which are the natural chemicals released from trees. And guess how those are released? They're actually diffused by the trees. Trees and flowers are natural essential oil diffusers. Have you ever thought about that? And so that's why we can get a lot of the same effects through essential oils. And again, this particular blend you'll notice some of the oils are not free oils. The reason for that is they were chosen to work synergistically together and for their specific chemistry. The effect of the chemistry in all of these oils together mirrors the effects of the phytoncides that are found in actual forest bathing. So you have lots of ways to use the Shinrin Yoku forest bathing blend. A simple one is to diffuse it in your home. Meditation or yoga are great activities to do while breathing in Shinrin Yoku. Flower arranging or tree trimming can be easily paired with a Shinrin Yoku experience. Also, another interview that I've included on that page for you that I'm going to send you that goes with this class is with Sophie McKay. This was from the Mama Bear Family Care Summit, and she talked about indoor gardening. She's an expert on gardening in general, but even if you're in a small space, indoor gardening, that's a great activity to do to replicate the experience of Shinrin Yoku in your home and to pair it with using these essential oils or any tree essential oils. Get creative. You can even mix them. Right now I've got wild orange going, some ginger, again, eucalyptus, Douglas fir, you could have cypress. And also to recreate the feeling of forest bathing, you might play a forest video while diffusing or topically applying Shinrin Yoku. I will also have one of those available for you on that page. I'm playing one now. I don't know if you've noticed. I have my door open also so we can hear the birds from outside, but there's also some from this nice virtual forest walkthrough video. So that's something I really recommend to sort of bring that experience of calmness and nature into your home if you're stuck inside. So I know a lot of you have animals and love animals, and I want you to remember that your environment is also your pet's environment. So you might be surprised to discover that many fragrance products, from candles and air fresheners to perfumes, are filled with artificial chemicals and toxins. You breathe it in, and so does your pet. So the first step is to get rid of the toxic things. And when you are incorporating the more natural options of essential oils into your home, here's a few tips for using them with your pets around. Use only 3 to 4 drops of an essential oil in a water-based diffuser. Pure essential oils are incredibly potent, so just a few drops can fill a whole room with their aromas. Ensure the essential oil is safe to use around pets. You can contact your vet with any questions. You want to position the diffuser in a place where your pet can't knock it over. And when diffusing, you want to leave the door open so they can come and go as desired, because animals are very smart. A lot of times they will be very attracted to an essential oil, and then they'll know when they've had enough, and then they'll move away from it. They can tell when they've had their dose. So I'm also going to be including for you on the resource page that goes with this class a link to a podcast episode about pets and essential oils, and also a link to a Facebook page of an essential oil vet that I follow and I really love. So we're going to shift topics for just a moment and discuss what makes doTERRA different. Because again, this is the company that I have been using. This is the only one I recommend if you're going to be bringing essential oils into your life or a therapeutic experience like this. And what makes this community different is purity, pure products, pure intentions, pure business practices, and pure love of humanity. And I've really found that to be true in my experience so far with them. So I'm going to play a short, just over 1 minute video right now.
What really needs to be understood is that our model is really focused on 2 things. It's focused on getting the best and helping the most. When we get the best oils and we help the most people, that's a formula for success.
I just think the whole planet is being lifted by this company. And it makes it so easy to be passionate because I know that every step of the way, it's lifting someone.
There's good happening.
It's blessing someone. It's a light to someone.
Something that grew out of just a love for the oils. And it's given me so much more hope for the future.
We are interested in having the purest, highest quality essential oils that you can have, but in the process, we're also very interested in doing good in the world.
We chose to be a person-to-person model because we knew that this would empower people to step into their full potential and truly make the world a better place as they pursue what's pure to them.
So it is important to discuss essential oil purity because that is the most important characteristic of an essential oil. The purity affects the safety, the effectiveness, and the potency. And unfortunately, the essential oil industry is littered with adulteration and contamination. Little regulation of the market even exists. Pure essential oils are costly to produce, and unscrupulous suppliers and brokers may try to lower the cost of their products by adding other substances which adulterate the final product. A company might not even know that the essential oils that they're selling are adulterated because they're buying from a broker they trust, not realizing that they're being duped because they don't have the resources or expertise to test for the most sophisticated kinds of adulteration. And they advertise their products as pure when in truth this isn't the case. And there are very sophisticated forms of adulteration or synthesizing an essential oil. Lavender, for example, is very easy to synthesize to the point where the molecular structure looks identical to pure lavender. So you need sophisticated testing to be able to identify that. And not all essential oil companies have that or are interested in going through that. Every batch of doTERRA essential oil, on the other hand, undergoes rigorous third-party and internal testing to ensure these products are free of adulteration. So from the source all the way to us, these essential oils are certified pure, which means you can have perfect peace of mind when you choose to bring them into your home and routines. And we are committed to sourcing the best and helping the most people, from the people who are growing the materials that go into making the essential oils, the people who distill it, and you and me, all the way down the chain, right? And this means sourcing pure essential oils in sustainable, ethical, and responsible ways for individuals and communities worldwide, taking care of people and the environment. So they cut out the middlemen, working instead directly with the farmers and the harvesters. They pay fair, on-time wages, and sadly, that's not the standard by and large in this industry. And they develop long-term partnerships. This approach also means that they can monitor an essential oil's purity right from the start at the source. If you want to know more, you can learn all about this topic at source2u.com or talk to me after the class. I invite you to schedule a one-on-one appointment with me. All of that will be available on the resource page that I have for you with this class. So along with providing compensation to growers and distillers, doTERRA supports co-impact sourcing initiatives that are designed to improve quality of life for those who partner with the company. With these initiatives, doTERRA brings much needed services like schools, new equipment and machinery, and clean water to growing and distilling communities worldwide. Tens of thousands of individuals and families benefit from the innovative and empowering co-impact sourcing model. And that empowerment piece is the one that really drives me and really resonates with me, because I'm all about empowerment. And finally, we come to doTERRA wellness advocates like me, and we are the ones who share, teach about, and sell doTERRA essential oils. So doTERRA was extremely deliberate when choosing this business model because essential oils are very experiential and there is a learning curve when people are getting started. So having someone personally introduce you and help walk you through the healing process is really key to getting the results that you actually deserve. So we strive to provide a robust and supportive customer service experience that's also warm and welcoming. We are real people, and we serve as your first point of contact when you're learning how to use your products or anytime you need help. Would you like me to show you how to sign up and receive your first year of membership for free? Well, membership gives you 25% off every purchase. There are some other perks too you'll want to consider. There's free shipping on any order over 100 PV or 100 points, valued at $33 retail as a gift with a new membership account and initial 150 PV order. So you can get started diffusing these oils and immersing yourself in nature at home right away. Once your account is set up, I will show you how you can earn doTERRA dollars anytime your friends sign up using your referral link. This is optional. This Refer a Friend program is the simplest way to receive doTERRA dollars, which can be used to pay for anything on doTERRA.com. For those looking for simple ways to eliminate toxins from home and daily life, aromatic products are the easy starting points. So say goodbye once and for all to synthetic toxic fragrances from candles, air fresheners, and other artificial products you have around your home. That does not mean you have to give up the wonderful aromas you love so much. I used to be a Glade plug-in junkie before I met doTERRA because I wanted my home to feel like home, right? It can add a lot to have nice fragrances in each room, but now I have that with natural fragrances that we really should be around all the time as we were meant to live in nature, that they're actually doing something good for my body. And doTERRA has actually created an aroma essentials collection, which comes with the best essential oils to help you freshen your air and keep your family safe from harmful toxins. You can add on Shinrin Yoku onto this amazing collection, and I've actually done that for you in a bundle that I put together on the resource page that goes with this class to get you started right away. Before we conclude, I want to share what I know is the optimal way to get the most out of doTERRA products. I've been through several major experiences myself in my health journey that I was fortunately able to take care of using essential oils and the other things I've been learning about natural health, giving myself rest and water. Some pretty significant things from I had a leg fracture, I actually went through pneumonia, I had an ear infection, I've had a fever along with it and things like that. I was able to take care of all of those things naturally at home myself with the knowledge I've been learning and the tools that I have. But one thing that's most touched me recently is the experiences my husband has been through. He has a male family member who's actually diabetic. He's gone through prostate issues where he's not even able to urinate normally. He has to use a catheter every time. And my husband was headed down the same road with both of those issues and some other scary things that we were facing. And he actually has been so good at researching himself and just diving into the essential oil reference books and looking for answers. We've been listening to different people's experiences and stuff. And he's actually found the essential oils that he needed. And he's uncovered that the root was probably in his thyroid and his adrenals. So we're working on those all the time to balance his blood sugar. For example, he uses the MetaPower essential oil blend, which is for that really supports healthy blood sugar levels. He uses that every time before he eats now, along with little apple cider vinegar. He has me put basil on his adrenal glands. And the point being that we have little essential oil bottles for each issue, right? And the point is that he is actually fine now. And again, we were having some scary issues, but I can't tell you how touching it is to see someone you love or even yourself go through the shift on a very deep level for something that could have turned out very differently, right? I've also seen friends go down the other road where they were sort of managing for a while with their issues, but then eventually it turned out really bad. I had a roommate one time, for example, who her bathroom was full of Bath and Body Works, sprays and, cleaning products and everything. She was constantly immersing herself in hairspray, body spray, cleaning products, and she never made the connection, even though I tried to help her, that it was affecting her lungs. It was also affecting her nervous system, her mental health, and now she's on oxygen. She's in the early stages of dementia, last I heard. And it's just really sad. It didn't have to happen. That's my point to you. I've also had a friend who actually had a stroke, and she wasn't taking care of her health. And who knows all of the contributing factors to that. But she was doing some very bad things for her health. And again, it didn't have to happen that way. And that's what I want you to take home from this, is that whatever you're dealing with, or hopefully you're not dealing with anything major yet, your health trajectory going forward is so much in your hands, and that of your families as well. And you have the power to really take control of that, to be empowered. So if you're like me and you want to have essential oils on hand for any occasion, I highly recommend joining the Loyalty Rewards program, because by joining this program and ordering monthly, you have the opportunity to qualify for exclusive promotional items, including a free monthly product, accumulate points, which can be redeemed for more free products, qualify to earn commissions as part of the doTERRA compensation plan. That's optional. This is an optional program, and there's no monthly minimum for it either. But this month, for example, I got a free whole 15 milliliter bottle of a citrus twist blend, and I'm diffusing that right now along with the tree oils. And it's just it really pays off, because after a year, you will be getting back, like me. I've been getting this for several years now, $30 of free product for every $100 I spend. Highly recommend it. It's the most cost-effective way to get these premium, world-class, really essential oils into your home. And I personally, I wouldn't have been able to come so far without that on the budget I've been on from when I first started. Generally speaking, we serve three types of people. The first type of person is excited to live a natural lifestyle. I'm sure that's all of you here. When these people learn about the power of essential oils, they can't wait to share the products, right, naturally, with your families. doTERRA supports this type of person by providing free essential oil classes and other education, like this one, and a generous loyalty rewards program. By the way, as a customer, you can earn doTERRA dollars, which are like store credit for doTERRA.com, by telling your friends and family about your favorite products. This is optional. You can join as either a customer or a wellness advocate, your choice. No difference in the prices, and you can upgrade at any time to wellness advocate if you decide to. The second type of person is sitting here thinking, oh, my mother needs these products, or I want my friend to know about this. These people naturally want to share what they love. doTERRA supports this type of person by rewarding efforts to share products by earning extra money each month. Millions of people worldwide currently receive products this way from doTERRA. The third type of person has been listening to me. You know who you are. You've been thinking, that's what I want to do. I want to change people's lives by educating them about the power of essential oils. doTERRA supports this type of person with a generous compensation plan. As these people educate others about the power of natural solutions, they can earn enough to supplement their income or even replace it and enjoy more control over their time and finances. If you're the second or third type of person, talk to me after the class and I'll give you more information. You can do that by going to the resources page, and I will have a link for you to schedule a one-on-one or a business consultation with me. Thank you so much for attending this class, and I'll see you soon.